hint is the party game where your teammates must guess what you're trying to hint at. Here's a run-through of the rules so you can get started quickly. In hint, you'll be talking, drawing, miming, and humming. And you have to be fast. You only have 90 seconds to hint at the 5 objects to your teammates without triggering the forbidden word. The better you do, the faster you'll make it to the finish line. Split into 2 teams with at least 2 players on each team and place the playing pieces on the start space. Then place 3 cards in the wheel, starting from the arrow and going clockwise. The colors of the wheel center may vary depending on the game edition. The game is played in rounds. In a round, the active team chooses a card from the wheel. Each card shows a challenge and whether you have to talk, draw, mime, or hum. Now, choose which teammate will give the hints. That player turns the card over and looks at the 5 objects. Flip the sand timer, and now it's time to hint and get your teammates to guess as many of the 5 objects as possible in 90 seconds. Remember, you do not want your teammates to say the forbidden object. The team gets 1 point for each correctly guessed object and loses 2 points if any of their teammates says the forbidden object. When time is up, the opposing team can try to guess an unnamed object. They get 1 guess. They score 1 point if they guess a regular object, or 2 points if they guess the forbidden object. But they lose 1 point if they make a wrong guess. Advance the playing pieces on the track according to the points awarded. Turn the wheel 1 notch clockwise. Put a new card in the slot where the arrow is pointing. Now it's the other team's turn to choose a card. If a team chooses a card from the first bonus slot, they can advance 1 extra space immediately. If there is a card on the second bonus slot, the team must take this card and can advance 1 extra space immediately. Let's look at what you're allowed to do when hinting. In general, you can confirm or refute guesses, and you can hint numbers and symbols, but not letters. If the rules are violated, the playing team doesn't get a point for that guessed object. However, the opposing team can get the point if they guess the object when the time is up. When your team's playing piece is on the home stretch, the opposing team chooses your card unless there's a card in the second bonus slot. In this case, the team must take that card. Both teams play the same number of rounds, and the team that reaches the finish line first wins. If both teams reach the finish line after the same number of rounds, each team plays another round, but you skip the wheel and draw a card directly from the deck. When time is up for the active team, the opposing team can make 1 guess. When both teams have played their round, the team that gets the most points wins the game. If the teams are still tied, the process is repeated until a winning team is declared. And that's all it takes to play. Now go get a hint.